A disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor shot a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building. The incident occurred in a well-known East Flatbush housing complex, where notable figures like Barbra Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is seen angrily pacing outside his upstairs neighbor's apartment on the 4th floor of 1418 Brooklyn Ave. A woman from the apartment comes out and exchanges words with the neighbor, later identified as Jason Pass, aged 47 by the police. Soon after, her son, identified as 27-year-old Chinwai Mode, joins her. The video doesn't have audio, so the exact conversation remains unknown.
All right, everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Share this video, share this video, share this video. This can actually help a lot of people out there. So everybody hit the like button and share this video.
Moments later, the stepfather, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, emerges from the apartment holding a pair of scissors and confronts the neighbor aggressively. Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back. The situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes.
So, this is what we're about to talk about today. For those who don't know, in Flatbush, New York, there was a dispute, and we're going to talk about all of this. But apparently, this family was making a lot of noise, or too much noise, and the neighbor got sick of it, came upstairs, started kicking the door. And as you can see at the door right now, there's a young girl, there's a father, there's a 20-some-year-old son, and a wife, right? And what's really sad is 2 people lost their lives. And this might sound crazy, but only one person, if anybody, was supposed to lose their lives in a situation like this. Hopefully, I don't want anybody to lose their lives, but only the father was supposed to, or potentially, lose his life in this situation. But because of a lot of variables, and I'm going to blame the father and not the wife, because there's so many problems in this scene, and we want to break it all down. So Facebook, hit the like button. YouTube, hit the like button. What's up, Shira? Yeah, the guy in this. We're gonna talk about all of that. We're gonna talk about all of that. But everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. This is tragic, but this is kind of how life is. All right. Women always want to know why a woman needs to listen to their man, right? I don't know what was said in this video, so I can only speak from my own reference point, but I will just simply say this. As a woman, you sit down and you be quiet, because your mouth, your erratic actions can get the protector. Remember, protect and provide. This man came outside as the protector of his family. Your job as a woman is to facilitate the things that the man is telling you to do and facilitate his protection, and make sure the children are in the house, and make sure you are in the house. Did this happen here? Absolutely not. The daughter is outside, the son is outside, and the woman is outside. Why? And I'm not blaming the woman. I'm blaming the father, because this is systematic. You can easily see, we're going to play this back. You can easily see that this man, the father has, I'm not going to say no control over his family, but he never gave his family instructions on what to do in the case of danger. All right. My kids, as an example, they know specifically what to do. There's nowhere in this world my kids are coming out the door to do anything. The second me and a man is getting into it, my kids are gone. They call the police. Because my kids know, like, you do not intervene. You go over there somewhere. I'll deal with this. And if I lose my life, it's okay. But the one thing ain't gonna happen is my kids lose their lives. You go over there. But the problem with modern women, y'all think y'all are men. And a man can't tell y'all nothing. So I'm here to tell y'all right now, and I don't give a damn if it makes you mad. You, as a woman, if you want to be somebody's wife, the number one thing you have to learn how to do is sit down somewhere and control your damn mouth. So we're going to play this, and I'm going to show you the reason why I'm saying this. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. See, y'all think men are controlling and all. No, sit down. So here we go.
A disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor shot a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building.
So we're going to break this down piece by piece. All right. So you see the setting, right? We're going to break this down piece by piece. And once again, I'm blaming the father, not the wife, not the kids, not even the shooter. I'm blaming the father. All right. So the number one job of a husband, of a man, especially when he has a family, is to de-escalate a volatile situation. Somebody type in the chat, de-escalate a volatile situation. Put that in the chat. And Facebook, if you don't hit the freaking like button, y'all get on my nerves. Why I gotta tell y'all to hit the like button every time I come in here? Hit the like button. What is y'all doing? And share this video. So the number one job for a man, a father, a leader, is to de-escalate the situation. This idiot does so many things wrong, and nobody deserves to lose their life. But if you want to lose your life, do this stupid mess that he's doing. Okay? The father is the problem in this situation, not the shooter. The father in this situation is a plumb idiot. And he put everybody at risk. This father is an idiot. I don't give a damn if his kin folks is in his chat. Your cousin, whoever this man is, is an idiot. Because the thing about it is, this pure idiot got his son killed. All right? Could have got everybody killed. All right? So I don't give a damn about what nobody says. I don't care. This father's a pure idiot because he got his son killed. So, and I got a couple scenarios that I want to show you, but let's start right here because I got a lot of notes. Now, in this particular part, you see this idiot walk back to his apartment, right? Because he ain't got no shirt on. Watch this.
A disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor shot a father and his stepson.
So right there, he opens the door and looks like he putting on some shoes and a shirt or whatever, right? This is how stupid this man is. Because any dude that's from the hood knows a couple things. One, you do not approach a man and then walk away from said man. That's fighting words. Y'all ever seen, if y'all grew up in the hood, or either y'all seen anything on TV, because some of y'all didn't grow up in the hood. It's a famous sentence that tells you that it's about to go down. If two men are in each other's faces, and all of a sudden one dude walks away like, oh, you know what? All right, I'll be back. He's going to get a weapon. He's going to get a weapon. So that's the first thing. You never engage a man and walk away from the man and try to come back. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm waiting on y'all to hit the freaking like button, y'all, because y'all tripping. Hit the like button, share this video, hit the like button, share this video. I'm waiting on y'all. I need the likes to come up, and I'm going to keep going because y'all tripping. I guess I got to sit here and watch y'all, watch me, and hit the likes, and we can keep going. Because this is very, very important. So y'all going to keep, come on, y'all. Like, hit the like button. So the number one thing a man never does is walk away from a fight. Okay. It's either over and you don't want to fight, or either you walk away from the fight and never come back. But you can't come back to the fight. You can't come back to the fight because there's a specific reason why this man stayed, because he got a gun on him. All right. So the number one rule you don't do as a man is walk away from the fight and saying, you know what, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go put an outfit on. This idiot went out and put a whole outfit on and came back. Because the famous words of it's about to go down is I'll be right back. You don't say I'll be right back to another man. You come back, you're gonna die. So like I said, this man is a plumb idiot. So let's go.
A disturbing video captured the moment.
So this stupid dude walks back. Oh, you want to fight? All right. Oh. Let me go put a whole outfit on. Freaking idiot.
A neighbor shot a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a.
So right here, the second thing is any man that has a big old coat on inside, most likely he has a gun. Fellas, am I right? A dude, if he has a hoodie on, if he has a big coat on, or if he has a jacket on inside, most likely he has a gun on him. But guess what? This idiot was not aware. Because Mr. Idiot came back out with some scissors. Scissors? Scissors, really. So, yes, they're still inside. Because you may say he's outside of his apartment, but they're still inside. Why you got this big old coat on? Because he got a gun. This is how men, like, I'm not gonna say carry guns, because you can wear you carry a gun with just a shirt on, but depending on how big the gun is, you got to wear a coat. So when you're inside and a man confronts you about something and he has a coat on, he has a gun on him.
A disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor.
Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button, y'all.
A father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building. The incident occurred in a well-known East Flatbush housing complex.
So this stupid man goes back in the house and expects the man to wait on him and not have a gun.
Where notable figures like Barbara Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is
So right now, they're in the house, right? Where is safe? Now, this is the woman's opportunity. Y'all hear me now? Remember I said, you ladies need to learn how to sit down and shut up somewhere. This is the only opportunity for the woman to protect her man. You know, people love to say, what does a woman bring to the table, right? What does a woman bring to the table? Well, this is what a woman brings to the table. Don't go back out here. Let me call the police. Don't go back outside. Block the door. No, you're not going outside. No. He's like, move. No, move. No, you're not going out there. You're not going out there. I'm calling the police right now and we're going to deal with this. No, that is the only opportunity a woman has to fix this situation. But once that man walks out the door, you sit down somewhere. The man is an idiot. I don't care what he is. He's still a man. Men, some of y'all, okay, here's the bottom line, because the person's name is Sarah, okay? So it's a freaking woman. You ladies need to learn how to sit down and be quiet, even in the comments, okay? Okay? Sarah, you are a woman. You don't understand what men are thinking when it comes to situations like that. So I need you right now in the comments to sit down. I don't care about him being a foreigner. He's still a man. Okay? All of us, to a certain degree, all have the same type of thinking. And our number one jobs is, one, to de-escalate the situation, and two, make sure our family is safe. So you need to sit your little butt down and listen and try to learn instead of trying to argue. Because just like this stupid woman in this video did, y'all don't know nothing else but arguing. All y'all want to do is argue with somebody. Sit down and shut up. So listen, watch this. The door is closed. Everybody is safe. The man is still there, right? Watch what happens next.
Angrily pacing outside his upstairs neighbor's apartment on the 4th floor of 1418
And who is it? Who is opening the door?
Brooklyn Ave.
His dumbass wife. Why are you out here? You need to be in the house, barricading the door, telling your man that you love to not go out here. You need to be on a phone saying there's a man that is harassing us and keeping your man from going back outside. No, you're not doing that. Your dumb ass is outside wanting to argue with a man. Why? This is your number one job, to help your man de-escalate situations. When your man is upset, your job is to calm him down. But no, Miss Dumbass, because he's Mr. Dumbass, Mrs. Dumbass, walks out in the hallway trying to argue with the man. Who else loves to argue with people? Y'all. And y'all wondering why y'all ain't got no man. Because y'all argumentative asses would have turned around and did the same damn thing. And this is the reason why women get so mad at me when I say a woman's job is to sit down and be quiet. Oh, you're a narcissist. No, you're a narcissist because you don't know how to sit down and be quiet. Okay? Your job as a woman is to sit down and be quiet. But none of y'all know how to do that. All y'all want to do is argue with some damn body. So Miss Dumbass is out in the hall instead of talking to her husband, de-escalating this situation, grabbing his face, babe, calm down. It's okay. Let's just call the police. Baby, this is your job. This is your job. Grab his face and just say, babe, no, you're not going back out there. Calm down. No. He got a big old coat on. He may have a gun. I don't care, baby. I don't want you to die. Stop. That's your job, to help de-escalate the situation. But no, Mrs. Dumbass is out in the hallway by herself arguing with the man. And you may say, well, how do you know he's arguing with her? Watch this.
Floor of 1,000.
Because in all honesty, the dude is calm. The dude is calm, right? The dude is calm. Look at him in the corner. He's chilling. He's sitting there with his gun, just chilling, right? Think about this.
418 Brooklyn.
The man is calm, but it always takes a goofy woman to run out here, to start a problem.
A woman from
Look at her hands.
the apartment comes out and exchanges words with the
Look at her hand. Look, why y'all can't sit down somewhere?
angrily pacing outside his upstairs.
So you would have her do a man's job? Okay, ma'am, just like the rest of y'all, you don't know how to listen, ma'am. Okay, Miss Ma'ams, you need to learn how to listen. You're a little too old not to know how to listen. Okay, you need to learn how to listen, ma'am. Okay, so Miss Ma'ams says, so you have her do a man's job to stop two men from arguing? That's your job. What are you talking about? This is the reason why y'all ain't got no man. This is the reason why y'all can't find no husband. Because when everything comes together, you don't know what your job and purpose is in a man's life. This is why y'all can't find or keep a man. Because you don't know what your job is. You want to turn around. Why she got to do it? Because it's her job. Men get emotional just like women get emotional. You regulate us when we get too emotional, and we regulate you when you get too emotional. What are you talking about? When this man has maybe 3 kids, 2 kids, or whatever, because I know it was a girl and a boy. So he has 2 kids, maybe more, right? You in your house, enjoying your day, and all of a sudden, you as a husband hear, who's that? Hey, y'all need to da. Oh, hell no. He's riled up because his protective mechanism, his antenna is, he's ready, right? This is when men get emotional, okay? Women get emotional, men get emotional. So let me tell y'all something. This is what happened to me one time. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let me tell y'all a true story. Me and a woman, she was my girlfriend, so she wasn't just a rando, but me and a woman I was with, who was out of town. We had a hotel, right? I was out of town, which means I didn't have a gun because I'm out to see her, right? We're in a hotel room, chilling. TV is we're playing music. like playing slow music, and it was a little loud. And of course, we just got done doing what we were doing. The music is playing, and we just sitting back, butt naked, right? And all of a sudden, this is a true story. All of a sudden, at the hotel room door, I'm like, what the? So I'm like, who is it? So a guy says, yo, y'all need to turn that music down. I can't sleep. I look at her. She looks at me. And she's like, just turn the music down. All right. Just turn the music down. That was it. That was it. That was it. No tough guy mess. I'm out of town. I'm at a hotel room. I ain't got no gun. I don't know what's going on. All the man wants me to do is turn the music down so he can sleep. I just turned the music down. There's no reason for me. Hey, who? Nope. She did her job. Calm me down. She looked at me. Just turn the music down. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. Turn the music down. So at any point, she could have did the opposite. Oh, you gonna let him talk to you like that? And have me riled up like, you know what? Hey, let me tell you. Next thing you know, blah, 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 blah. I could have lost my life. That simple. But guess what? My woman at the time simply looked at me and just said, just turn the music down. It's not a big deal. It's no problem. And I was like, you're right. Turn the music down. And I'm still alive to this day. This is a woman's job. Your job is to de-escalate your man when in a volatile situation, to let her man know that we on the same page and we good. No problem. I'm not scared. I'm following you. I'm not finna sit here and rile you up or put a battery in your back. Do what you got to do. But how I feel, I'm chilling. No problem. And as long as she feels good, now I don't have a monkey on my back where I got to defend my woman's honor. Nope, you're not defending my honor. I just say my vote is turn the music down and let it go. That's a woman's job. Okay? Men get emotional in certain situations, just like women get emotional in certain situations. Do your job. And real quick, before we keep going, support the channel down here, scrolling across the bottom. Cash App, Aaron 1000. Cash App, Aaron 1000. And also, buy my Deeper Discussions card game. All right. This is a great Christmas gift. Christmas is coming up. Buy this card game for different people, whether it's your co-workers or somebody in your family. We all have little whole cousins. We all got little whole friends. We all have friends that can't get it right in relationships. Well, hand this to them and see how their lives turn out. You feel me? I just thought about something. Get you like 3 card games so you good for Christmas. Play this on Thanksgiving. Buy the card game and be like, yo, everybody, because you could play this with 10 different people. Everybody, let's play this fun card game. It's a dating card game, but it's not about relationships. It's about family relationships also. Let's play this card game. Next thing you know, you pull the cards out, sit it to the side, and then everybody pick a card. So buy this card game and play it on Thanksgiving Day and have fun with all your family members, because it's a lot of family-oriented questions in this card game. It's not just about a dating prospect. It's about understanding your family dynamic and another person's family dynamic. Hit the like button, buy the card game. Okay. I'm telling you, it's super fun when you play with it, playing with a whole bunch of people. Okay. So we got
A
Mr.
disturbing
Dumbass
video
walking into the house with no shirt on.
captured the moment a neighbor shot a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building.
Do we know if she tried to calm him down? No, she didn't try to calm him down because her dumbass is standing outside arguing with the man. So how can let's just break this down real quick. Let's just break this down. Let me fast forward to where her stupid ass is standing outside. Okay, there's her dumbass, right? So you say, do we know if she tried to calm him down? If she was trying to calm him down, her dumbass would not be outside arguing with the assailant. So I will say she didn't try to do nothing. She just wanted to be in somebody's business because she ain't got no damn sense. Okay.
Well-known East Flatbush housing complex, where notable figures like Barbara Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is seen angrily pacing outside his upstairs.
She did not try to calm her husband down because she's out in the hallway. Are y'all stupid? Are y'all stupid or no? I'm just asking. Are y'all stupid? You see the woman out in the hallway arguing with the assailant. How is that signs of a woman calming her husband down? Because her husband is in the house. And don't you think that hearing your wife arguing with the assailant is going to make me more upset? I'm just confused. What? Let me be quiet. Like, who raised y'all? This is getting really bad, y'all. Like, I'm starting to really wonder who raised y'all. Okay, we're gonna play the video. Golly, man.
Barbara Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is seen angrily pacing outside his upstairs neighbor's apartment on the 4th floor of 1418 Brooklyn Ave.
All right, so here her dumbass is outside arguing with the man, and you can see her hand like this, which shows you that she is causing more problems. So remember, the husband is a dumbass, but she's also a dumbass. And for those who wasn't here in the beginning, I blame all of this on the father, not the mother, the father. I am blaming the father. Okay. He is Mr. Dumbass and she is Mrs. Dumbass. This couple got their son killed because they both are stupid. Okay. Just keep that in mind. I'm not blaming the woman, I'm blaming the man. She is just an idiot, also.
A woman from the apartment comes out and exchanges words with the neighbor.
Even worse, the sun is outside now. The sun is outside now. But guess what? To a certain degree, the sun has to come out because his mom is outside. Somebody has to protect this dumbass woman. So I'm not mad at the sun coming outside because you can't leave the woman out there with this man by herself. So guess what that means? If she didn't come outside and start arguing with the man, the son wouldn't have came outside to be there for her. So this woman and this man are the specific sole reason why this young man, their son, is dead. Okay. All right. We're gonna play. I'm gonna play the whole video. Y'all talking about play the video. I'm gonna play the whole video and then we're gonna come back.
A disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor
We're gonna play the
a
whole
father
video.
and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building. The incident occurred in a well-known East Flatbush housing complex, where notable figures like Barbara Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is seen angrily pacing outside his upstairs neighbor's apartment on the 4th floor of 1418 Brooklyn Ave. A woman from the apartment comes out and exchanges words with the neighbor, later identified as Jason Pass, aged 47 by the police. Soon after, her son, identified as 27-year-old Chinwai Mode, joins her. The video doesn't have audio, so the exact conversation remains unknown. Moments later, the stepfather, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, emerges from the apartment holding a pair of scissors and confronts the
Holding a pair of scissors. This dude is so stupid. I'm telling you, the dude is king stupid. The man comes out with some scissors. This is crazy.
neighbor aggressively, despite his wife's attempts
And here come her dumb ass.
to pull him away. Mathurin pushes her back. The situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes a handgun and
Like, stop! What is she doing?
points it at Mathurin. Mathurin
And all of a sudden, what happens. But I want y'all to see something right here. I want to ask y'all a question. Right here, the shorter man has a gun. Type yes or no in the comments. Can the shorter man pull out a gun and shoot him in this angle? I'm gonna ask you again. Put yes or no in the chat. Can the shorter man pull out a gun and shoot right here in this angle? Type yes or no. Man got some kid scissors. Can the shorter man pull out a gun and shoot? The answer is no. No, he can't. He cannot come. He cannot shoot right now. He cannot. So I want to show y'all angles and the reason why this is so important. All right. I'll just use this phone. Right. It's a phone. It's not a gun. Right. So I got a phone right here. Right. So say I'm in somebody's face. Right. And he's like in my face like this. Right. Now, this man is bigger than me, right? I'm looking at him. I need my arms to be able to defend myself if he hits me, right? He already has some scissors to my throat. So he has scissors to my throat, right? I need both of my hands to either grab the scissors because he's bigger than me, right? So if he actually starts doing this, I need both of my hands because this dude is bigger than me. I gotta grab his hand and fight him off because he got scissors to my throat, right? So what do I look like going like this? Where am I gonna go with the gun? He's in my face like this, right? He's in my face. So how am I gonna pull out my gun and he's in my face? I got an example. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. I got a pillow, right? So the gun, this is the gun, right? It's under my shirt. So the dude is like in my face like this, right? All right. So the dude is like in my face and he's bigger than me like this, right? So he's like this and we're like, da, 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 right? Tell me, how does it look if I pull out my gun like this? Like he's in my face. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna shoot the gun? You can't, because the dude is in your face. So I'm saying this for a reason. A man cannot go through all of this because I want y'all to think about this. Because to get the gun, I gotta go like this, right? So we in each other's face right here, right? For me to get the gun, I would have to go like this. Don't you think the dude would know when I go like this what I'm about to do? So if I go like this, he's gonna grab me right here, or either actually stab me with the scissors that's in his hand, right? So I'm saying this for a reason. Hold on, I don't want to put my pillow back on the floor. I mean, on the floor. Okay. So that's the first thing. You cannot pull out a gun when a man is in your face. Okay. So in this particular situation, this man is actually the safest he possibly can be because one, he has the scissors to his throat. So he is in an angle where he can actually, even if he had a gun, he's not going to get killed. All right. So watch what happens.
Of scissors and confronts the neighbor aggressively.
Because he's looking down at him, right? So if he wants to turn around and do this or do that or do that, he can just grab him, throw him down the steps. You see the stairway right there, right? The second he turn around and do this or do that, he just, oh, nigga, throw him down the steps. Blah, blah, blah. He down the steps, right? So watch this.
Despite his wife's
So in this angle, y'all, he cannot get shot. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He cannot get shot. So this man having a gun has no bearing on the future ramifications as long as he stays up in his face. He could have jacked him up. He could have grabbed him by the throat. He could have did whatever you want to do. The guy cannot get to his gun because he's in his face, right? But look what happens. Here comes Mrs. Dumbass. Look what she does.
attempts to pull him away.
See that? Now there's space. And if you look at the guy, the assailant, now he's going for his gun. Look at his hands at first. His hands are like
Scissors and confront.
all right, you see his hands right here, right? His hands are like by his chest. So right now his hands are just like, yo, 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 right? But watch when Mrs. Dumbass intervenes.
The neighbor aggressively.
You see both his hands, right?
Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away.
Look, the second stupido comes over here.
Scissors and confronts the neighbor aggressively. Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away.
Boom. Instantly, he grabs the gun.
Mathurn pushes her back.
You see that? Y'all see that, right?
The situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes a handgun and points it.
So in all honesty, if you look at body language, it's a possibility that they could have come to some type of agreement where he could have been like, just don't come up here no more, or turn that music down, and fuck you, and they could have just left each other, right?
Wife's attempts to pull him away.
But right here, when Mrs. Stupido comes up and starts pulling on the man,
Mathurn pushes. her back.
Now, the short guy is realizing that, oh, okay, I got all the time in the world to do whatever it is that I want to do.
Situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes.
Right here, he has his hands up. For a second, the dude is still in no negotiation mode. You see his hands, right? For a second, he's still in negotiation mode.
A handgun and point.
And in my opinion, this man is like, you know what? Forget this. So let's back up. They're negotiating.
Emerges from the apartment holding a pair of scissors and confronts the neighbor aggressively, despite his wife's.
So he's probably saying, "I just want y'all to turn the door. I just want y'all to turn the noise down. I'm just sick of y'all. I just want." At some point, it could have dawned on the dude, and this probably wouldn't have turned into anything. This is how men negotiate. We got to get all the bravado out. I get in your face, you get in my face. And at some point, one of us calms down. Here comes a dummy over here trying to pull on him.
Attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back. The situation escalates when the neighbor in black.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button and share this video. Oh, and look in the corner. Look at the daughter. The wife's job is to tend to the children. I'll say it again. The wife's job is to tend to the children. Why is this idiot over here when she needs to be over there with this child that is standing at the door? But this is what I'm talking about, man. No, ma'am. Ma'am, I actually think you're a little slow. Her only job is to tend to the children. Stay in the house, try to keep him in the house. But the second he leaves out the house, you close the door and call the police. I just think some of y'all are just slow or something. All right, so let's keep going. But just look at what she did.
Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back.
You never do this. Ever, ever, ever. Yes, the wife got the husband and the son killed. No way in this world do you pull me away from a man while we're engaging each other. In the house, yes, but face-to-face engaging with each other, because this is what can happen. This man would not have been able to pull out his weapon if her dumbass wouldn't have pulled him away.
The situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes a handgun and points it at Mathurin. Mathurin notices the gun but continues walking towards his apartment. At this point, the neighbor opens fire, hitting Mathurin, who falls to the floor. Mode, also in the hallway, attempts to escape, but the neighbor shoots multiple times.
And what you guys don't see is the son and the daughter and the wife all were out in the hallway. Everybody just stupid as I don't know what. But all because the wife is out there. If the wife would have said, everybody stay in the house, what's going on, mama? Just stay in the house, let daddy deal with it, and just stay in the house. And I'm going to say this, and this is a real thing. And only the dad either would have handled this dude and took the gun from him, or the dad would have been the only person that died. Sometimes dad got to die. Okay? Sometimes dad is going to die because it's his job. As men, when we marry y'all, our jobs are to potentially die for you and our family. So sometimes dad gotta die, but dad failed because him being stupid and his wife being stupid got the child killed. Sometimes we just gotta die, but our children aren't supposed to die. When you let your children get killed, you are a failure. Period. Sometimes dad gotta die. That's okay. But if your child gets killed too, you're a failure.
Even after he's fallen, the suspect then returns to Mathurin, who is still alive and struggling, him at his own doorstep.
This neighbor's argument over noise has gone viral as it ended up being deadly when
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
this man discharged at this father and his son in New York. In here, the mother attempts to pull the father back, but the neighbor pulls out his firearm and discharged at both the son and the father.
47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin and his 27-year-old stepson, Chinwe Mood, were shot dead Sunday night, police say, by their downstairs neighbor, 47-year-old Jason Pass, who they had.
I live in an area. It was a problem between a U.S. and Haitian Black Americans didn't get along.
An ongoing noise dispute with. A video camera on the 4th floor of the Flatbush Gardens complex at 1418 Brooklyn Avenue shows Pass, who lives below on the 3rd floor.
Oh, Henny, he died. Everybody dead. The father, the son, and the assailant is dead.
Arguing with Mathurin's wife. Mathurin then comes out holding up what police say are scissors. His wife tries pulling him away.
He discharged at the son, then at the father, and goes back to discharge at him again as he's laying down. Then he leaves the scene. Later, he gets caught by the police and uses a piece of metal to launch at the police.
They were forced to defend themselves, to stop the threat, and discharge their firearm, striking the subject 4 times.
Prayers goes out to the victim's family. But how can this crime rate decrease?
Simple, not being stupid. So this is another angle right here. This angle right here we was able to see the guy pacing back and forth, like he's ready to do something.
And goes back to discharge at him again as he's laying down. Then he leaves the scene. Later, he gets caught by the police and uses a piece of metal to launch at the police.
They were forced to defend themselves, to stop the threat, and discharge their firearm, striking the subject 4 times.
Prayers goes out to the victim's family. But how can this crime rate decrease?
All right, right here, you can see the dude pacing back and forth. Look how he's pacing back and forth. Any dude that has a coat on and is pacing back and forth, he's ready to do something crazy. And I muted this part because this dude just keep cussing and saying stupid stuff. So right here, like I said earlier, the number one thing a man never, ever, ever does is approach a man and turn around and go back in the house.
And discharge their firearm, striking the subject 4 times.
Prayers goes out to the victim's family. But how can this crime rate decrease?
So right here, he puts on some shoes, right? He's putting on shoes right now. So he put both of his shoes on. His wife at any time isn't trying to stand in front of the man saying, don't go out there, don't go out there. The woman, you can't even see the woman. Look, the woman is nowhere, because the woman got a white shirt on, right? You would easily see the woman with the white shirt on if she was in his, there's nowhere to be, the woman is nowhere to be found. So she's not even trying to tell him, don't go outside. He's putting his shoes on. So this idiot walks out with his shoes on and then goes back in the house like an idiot to put on a shirt. Now, Any man that has ever been in a fight, let me just ask y'all, is it better to fight with no shirt or is it better to fight with a shirt on? Guys, is it better to fight with no shirt on or is it better to fight with no shirt on? I mean, is it better to fight with a shirt on or with no shirt on? Fellas, is it better to fight with a shirt on or without a shirt? Let's see what y'all got. No shirt, exactly. There's a specific reason why you should fight without a shirt. Does anybody know why? Why is it the best practice to fight without a shirt? See, back in my day, if I'm about to get in a fight, I'm taking my shirt off. Why is it hurtful to fight a man with your shirt on? They got nothing to grab. Thank you. They got nothing to grab. See all this, what I got on? If I'm getting in a fight, he can grab this and pull me this way. He can do this. He can pull this way. He can do this right here. And next thing you know, I'm like fighting like this. So if I don't have a shirt on, there's nothing the other person can grab. So for this idiot to go back in the house to put a shirt on, he's a dummy. Because if I'm finna get in a fight, I'm taking this off. You ain't finna pull this over my head. I'm fighting shirtless. But some people are stupid and they think you supposed to, I don't know. But this idiot actually goes in and puts on a shirt. Some people are just stupid. And I'm not saying somebody's supposed to, lose their lives or whatever, but this ain't no game. And it looks like this man thought he was playing a video game or something. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me put my shoes on. Hold on, let me put my shirt on. Here go her crazy ass walking, bruh. Seeing her, look at her. Don't you come over here. And look at him. He's arguing back with her. And look at the son. The son is just trying to make sure nothing happens to his mama. This man went and got a knife. Went and got some scissors from his kid's room. This is the reason why the man lost his life. And for those who don't know, the son that is around in the corner over there, he lost his life too. So I'll say this. It's the man's fault. Okay? It's the man's fault. Because I always say women are children. Women don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Okay? So y'all not going to really hear me. The only times I blame women is when it comes to single motherhood and choosing pookies and having babies by random dudes. Okay? If you follow me, there's no other time I'm going to blame a woman because women don't know what the hell they're doing. So I can't blame the woman because she ain't got no sense. All right. Everything goes on the man's shoulders. Okay. So the only thing this woman should have done is to one, calm him down, which any woman with common sense would want to do, and two, stay in the house and protect the kids. So she failed to do that, which makes her stupid also. But the ultimate person that is stupid in this situation is the actual father. And he, as well as she, got their child killed. And it's really sad.
A disturbing video captured the moment a
But hold on, let me put a 1 in the chat if anybody would like to come up and share their opinion on this. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody would like to share their opinion on this video. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody would like to share their opinion on this video by coming up on the show. All right, if you're on Facebook, you have to go over to Mr. Let Go on YouTube. So for you Facebook people, just open your app, your YouTube app, and look up Mr. Let Go, MRLETGO, and come on YouTube, and then you'll be able to click a link. Because a lot of you Facebook people are saying putting a 1 in the chat. So Facebook people, if y'all want to come up, you got to leave Facebook and go to YouTube. Mr. Let Go on YouTube, MRLETGO, and then type in I'm here. So Facebook people, if y'all want to comment on the show, come up on the show and have a conversation about your thoughts on this, you have to leave Facebook and go over to YouTube. Mr. Let Go on YouTube, MRLETGO on YouTube. And for anybody on YouTube, I'm dropping the link now. But I ain't waiting too long for y'all Facebook people to come over. What happened? Okay. So why those people come over to YouTube, give them a second. We'll play this commercial and we'll come back. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit the like button.
Deeper Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationships, when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group, so have fun.
Question number 1. What is the one thing you wanted but didn't receive when you were young? Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussion Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. It'll even tell you what's wrong with your sneaky link. If you and your sneaky link need to have a conversation, these are the cards. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, Mr. Let Go? How you?
I'm good. So what are your thoughts on this situation?
It's very simple. In combat with a man, what he did wrong was he let his wife come out before him. She's supposed to sit her ass down, watch the kids, and if anything happens, he wasn't supposed to come out with the weapon at first. He was supposed to be like, listen, if it's too loud, we could, let's come to a conclusion. We'll bring it down a little bit, whatever the case may be. I understand that because every man knows the next step after the conversation is violence. The next actual step. And so when the wife came out and the son came out, it was all wrong. It went bad right after that. She was supposed to lock the door, and I was supposed to either come out. Well, 2 things will happen. I was either going to die or come out with like, honey, we're going to turn it down. It was a little bit loud or whatever the case may be. It's either 2 things is going to happen. It's not going to go too far. I just had a problem with my neighbor. I smoke, right? But I have 2 fans in my house, and he keeps saying stop smoking. I said, sir, you can't tell us what we're going to do in our house. So he came to the door and he said it again, and I said, or what? At that point, I closed the door, and I knew what the next step was, because he kept acting like he kept saying it with so much passion and force. I said, or what? And I closed the door. My girlfriend was in here, and I said, or what? And so eventually, the big dog calmed down. He went his way. I went my way. Because a lot of guys just all bark. He was bigger than me. But guess what? I gotta protect what I gotta protect, even if it means me, even because somebody was in the house, and I gotta make sure she's secure. So I closed the door, and I stepped to him, and I said, or what? I'm not gonna stop smoking because you feel some type of way because you live next door. I have two fans in the living room, but this is the stuff I wasn't going to explain to him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was that. But like I said, he did wrong when he came out with the with the scissors, because at that point the guy could have just said I was protecting myself. He could have
Yeah.
just came out. Yeah, what's the problem, brother? You guys are too loud. I understand. Not a problem. I try to keep it down. That's that.
hmm
But that guy, like I said, he was too calm. Anytime a man's too calm, he got something on him. Anytime a man is too calm, he got something on him. Trust in that.
Yeah. So I seen that the man had a jacket on, which means most likely he has a gun on him,
Hmm.
right? Because there's no reason for you to be in a stairwell with a. If you just leaving your house, coming up to argue with me in my house, it's not cold in the stairwell. Why you
Hmm.
got a big old coat on? Because you got
Hmm.
a gun on you.
Exactly. And so when he came out, and if you it's just rule like one. It's rule number one as a man. If you pull it out, you better use it, because that may be your last time. You might even get a chance to use it. Number
Yeah.
two, she pulling on him. He could have got all three of them killed because she's pulling on him. His back is sort of turned.
So I'm gonna play it right here
Father and his stepson.
because the mess is so crazy. Because right here, when he's so right here.
Despite his wife.
They all could have died right there. All of them.
So
He gave him
look,
space
right.
and he gave him time.
Oh, hold on. I got another angle. What's the angle? All right. So here's I think he pulls it out. I think so. All right.
And see, that's another thing, Mr. Let Go. He was supposed to have this conversation with his family. Anytime anything
Already,
goes
right?
down, they were supposed to already know what the
They in the house.
they were
Yep.
supposed to already know what to do. They were supposed to have been pre-prepped. It is his fault. They were supposed
Yep.
to have been prepped. If anything goes down, lock the doors, call
Like,
police. However,
yes. Right.
hmm
So but this is what I'm saying to the women watching. Um, I call myself Mr. Sit Your Ass Down Somewhere.
hmm
Uh, you ladies have a huge problem knowing how to knowing y'all don't know how to sit down somewhere and be quiet, because you can save somebody's life by sitting down and shutting up. But y'all don't want to know how to y'all don't know how to sit down and shut up.
another thing, Mr. Lego, you
Uh-huh.
could tell that his wife. You could tell that his wife don't listen to him, because if she was, and this is why cooperation is key. It is the
Yeah.
number one thing in any relationship, because if we're in the club and I tell you to duck, duck. There is no talk back.
There's no talking about.
Cooperation is for these reasons, these
Yeah.
exact reasons. Honey, go in the house. It's not supposed to be nothing else. You ain't supposed to walk out that door. You're supposed to walk in the house, lock the door, make sure the kids are secure.
Mm-hmm.
Cooperation. Obviously, we knew that based on that video that he did not have cooperation from her. So that was an
Yep.
issue too, because if she was listening to him, go in the house. That's it.
So to the ladies, this is when people say if you're not cooperative, you don't deserve to have a husband, because it gets to a higher degree in cooperation.
Hmm.
Because if me and you getting into it and I turn around and say, go in the house, and you like, who you talking to?
Hmm.
You just violated right there. You get me killed and you get you killed. I yelled at you for a reason. just go in the damn house. If I
And a
say
lot
get
of
up, get in the house, you shut up and get in the house. I don't have time to be being nice to you. And this is the problem with women. Women have this dysfunctional way of seeing life,
Mhm.
and they want some type of powder puff girl talking to them every day. Just go in the, it's gonna no, go in the house. Like, I don't have time to be repeating myself. Go your ass in the house, because you gonna get both of us killed.
And a lot of women, they want to fight with their man. No, that's they want to go. They want to. They think they get this this adrenaline rush, and they want to go to war with their man.
Who you talking to? Man, if you don't get your ass, bruh. But this is the reason why I don't deal with nothing. I see an inkling of problematic non-cooperation. Get out. You getting out.
She was
Instant.
she was uncooperative from the beginning. This is just a little. All we getting is a little snippet
Yep.
of her uncooperation. But this has been out through the whole relationship. She didn't listen. She never listened to him, because if she did, she would know that when men confront each other, you either go to somewhere safe and you call, make sure the kids is good, and you call police or 911 to, you know what I mean, because you don't know what's going to go, because
Yep.
men are only going to talk but so long. It ain't
Right.
going to be no hour. It's not going to be drawn out.
Mm-mm. And I ain't over explaining nothing. You're gonna sit down
Hmm.
and be quiet because I told you to. And if you got a problem with it, get out. That's it. I ain't explaining nothing. Do what I ask you to do or get out. That's
Hmm.
it. Because if you trust, if a woman trusts me to be her man, she has to trust me to be her man. And when I
100%.
bark out some orders, you do what the hell I tell you to do, or
Hmm.
you just get out. You got options. Get out. Please get out. Because
And
I
that's
would rather handle things by myself than to be dealing with some stupid woman all in the damn hallway arguing with the damn man. Like, in my opinion, he would not have lost his life if her dumb ass wasn't outside, because he was too close up on the man for him to be able to pull the gun on him.
hmm
You know, if I'm all in your face like this, and I'm bigger than you, you can't. If I see you do this, I'm like, nigga, what you think you do? I got you.
you're at least going to wrestle and tussle and try
Yeah,
to, get it out of his
or
hand or
I'm
whatever
gonna
the case.
snatch the gun out, and I'm have the gun. She's the problem. I'm still blaming it on him
Mhm. Oh
because
yeah, overall he has the responsibility.
yeah,
But her going out there was never supposed to happen. But it's a testament to her not being able to cooperate and listen. Like, yeah, that's your man. Yeah, it's not your boyfriend. It's your husband.
yeah. So hold on, Letitia, this is what happened right here. I'm gonna play it right here. Letitia, did you want to come up? I ain't seen you in a minute. So I'm playing the video right now so you can see what happened. Letitia is my home girl from Clubhouse. We used to do Clubhouse rooms together. God damn it, what am I doing? Oh, that's right. Let me drop the link. Because I would love to hear from some women if y'all want to come up. Because I want to know what would y'all do in this situation. So I just dropped the stream y'all link if any woman wants to come up, because I would love to hear what y'all think, because um I'm just uh I'm just quick to say that we men are safer without some of these women. I'm not quick to just settle down and get married with any, because this is a situation where, because it's like this. If this man was by himself and that no wife, no kids, he probably wouldn't have came out there in the first place,
Hmm.
because he don't care enough. But when a man starts kicking on the door and all this other stuff, and you got kids and a wife at home, your bravado comes out. You feel like propelled to actually protect your family.
Obligated. You feel obligated.
Yeah, you obligated because you got a whole family to protect. But
Hmm.
when it's just you, just like, for example, if I'm by myself right here, right? If I got a neighbor that bams on my door, I'm not here. I'm not trying to protect nothing. So I might just call the police. Like, man, the hell is he doing? I'm just gonna call the police. I'm not gonna, hey, but if I got a whole family home, now
Exactly.
I gotta protect them. Now I got potentially like put my life on the line for who's in the house, right?
Yep.
Because if a dude banging on my door, I just call the police. I don't have time for all that. You feel me? So the thing about it is, when you have a family to protect, you actually put your life on the line faster and farther to make sure everybody else is okay. Because if somebody's kicking my door or telling me to turn the something down or whatever, I now have a wife that is looking at me like, so you just gonna let him just keep kicking a door like that? My kids are gonna be like, Daddy, what's happening? So I gotta fix it. But if it's just me, I ain't gotta fix it. You know, so that's the thing. Just like in your situation, if hey, stop smoking, I would literally just wait and don't say nothing and catch him outside coming home from work and be like, yo, bro, what was all that mess you talking? And deal with him coming from work instead of right then and there. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's
Mr. Let
really
Go, I definitely appreciate this. This is actually the reason the reason I came on is because my cousin showed me this video yesterday, and so I have the video on WhatsApp app, and I was like, wow, you know, and I was breaking it down. So when you asked and said, does anybody want to come on, I felt kind of obligated because I just dealt with a situation. It didn't come to that, but I just dealt with a situation like that 2 days ago. So I definitely appreciate you doing this. It makes sense, and it all goes to show you I'm even more certain about I will not deal with a woman that does not cooperate. I'm even more certain about it because if she don't trust me, then she don't trust the situation, and it's no need to be together.
it can get you killed.
It can get you killed.
So even
Absolutely.
right now, if you have an inkling that your lady is uncooperative, dump her right now. Because especially you up north, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm in Long
You're in
Island, New
New
York.
York.
Yeah.
This is how people act. Because I'm from Philly. This is
Okay.
how people act up north. They
They fly
real
off the handle real quick.
they real quick. And if you got a woman that has any issue with cooperation, she will get you killed just like this woman got this man killed. So yeah,
Like when they say in a New York minute, that's what happened right there in a New York minute. It
back.
actually, that's what that video is. In a New York minute, things can fly south, and everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to understand when danger comes, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. And the reason
So
why New York is so bad and Philly is so bad is because everybody's on top of each other. You got all these row houses or all these apartment buildings, and the walls are so thin, and you can knock on the wall and you can hear everything. You be talking, the next door neighbor, just like you said, your next door neighbor can smell the smoke. Y'all are so close to each other in these apartments where it's always a volatile situation. So if you got a woman who got a mouth on her, bro, get rid of her before you lose your life, bro.
oh no, my woman is solid. We got an understanding. We got an agreement. We both she knows what it is, and so we don't go. You know, everything is good. But like I said, this is big for everybody. This is not just for men. This is for women. That
Yeah,
things can go left real quick, and everybody got to be on one accord. Has to be.
totally agree.
So I appreciate you having me on, Mr. Let Go. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing everybody a service. The value you bring is immense, and salute.
Thank you, man.
All
Have a
right,
good one. All right.
all right.
Okay. All right, Letitia, you keep talking about you ain't seen it. I just played the freaking thing. Look, I'm gonna play it again, y'all. Letitia says
A
she ain't seen
disturbing
it.
video.
So look, everybody on Facebook who's saying y'all want to come on, you got to go over to YouTube. Okay, go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube, and then come up. So I'll say it one more time to the Facebook people. you got to go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube, MRLETGO on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and then come in and say, I'm here. Where's the link? And I'll drop the link. Hey, Cookie.
What's up, MLG?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. I was looking at the video and there was just so many things wrong with it. Several things while she was outside.
Yeah.
First of all, she looked like shit. She was clearly
That's
in
not
there
the point.
chilling.
That's not the point. I'm just saying she's
Her
stupid.
bra was off. She hollered in the hallway, ma'am, go inside. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
She as a matter of fact, according to the video, she came out there before her husband did.
No. Hold on. And I know some people came in late. So this is I'm just gonna play the whole video and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh wait, he is
A
with his
disturbing
shirt
video
off.
captured the moment a neighbor at a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building. The incident occurred in a well-known East Flatbush housing complex, where notable
Hold on,
figures.
let me back it up.
A
This is what happened.
disturbing video captured the moment a neighbor at a father and his stepson during a heated argument over noise in a Brooklyn apartment building. The incident occurred in a well-known East Flatbush housing complex, where notable figures like Barbara Streisand and
So this idiot actually went and said, let me go put on a shirt so I can get into a fight. Said by no man on the planet. Men supposed to
I'm
fight
gonna
with
get
their
into
shirt
that.
off.
I'm gonna get into all of that. Go ahead.
Michael K. Williams grew up. In the video, a man dressed in black is seen.
What is the only thing a man's supposed to put on in a situation like this? Anybody?
Shoes.
No.
A
Baby oil.
gun.
Baby oil. To a fight, baby oil. So he'll be
we
breathing.
use Vaseline in Texas.
Well, you can't put Vaseline on you. You got to put baby oil. You put Vaseline on your face, but if you ain't got no shirt on, you go in there and spooge baby oil all over you, and then run back out the door. Baby oil will save your life because he can't grab you.
Angrily,
that's a classic.
Pacing outside his upstairs neighbor's
Clearly.
apartment on
And Mike, you gotta I gotta see your face, Mike.
the 4th floor of 1418 Brooklyn Ave. A woman from the apartment comes out and exchanges words with the neighbor, later identified as Jason Pass, aged 47 by the police. Soon after, her son, identified as 27-year-old Chinwai Mode, joins her. The video doesn't
See, the son is only outside because his stupid mother
Because
is
his
outside.
mama out there, yes.
Right. So that's the reason why I say the mother got the son killed. The dad got himself killed. The mother is the reason why the son is outside. He would have never came outside if his stupid ass mama wasn't outside.
They both died?
have audio, so the exact conversation remains unknown. Moments later, the stepfather, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, emerges from the apartment holding a pair of scissors.
What type of man comes out with
Nah,
some
don't
scissors?
take my joke, because you know what I'm about
Okay,
to
go
say.
ahead.
And confronts the neighbor aggressively. Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back. The situation escalates.
Why is she so strong pulling this big old dude? That's the thing. He about to fall. Look. Watch.
Aggressively. Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back. The situation escalates when the
Like, why is she so strong? Like, you must have, you know what? Hold on. Let me look at his feet. Let me look at his feet. Let's look at his feet. Y'all.
Moments later, the stepfather,
Look at his feet.
47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, emerges from the
He
apartment.
knocked me.
He's a lame. He's a lame.
He
He's
knocked
a
me.
pure lame. Look at his feet.
Jimmy.
Yeah, hold on.
7-year-old
Look at his
Vladimir
feet, y'all.
Mathurin emerges from the apartment
his
holding a pair of
stance.
scissors. And
You
His sta-
never.
His stance all jacked up.
Hold on. Let me say this. As a man, you never approach a man with your feet like this. Ever. Let me show y'all something. This dude, he's big, but he's a lame. You don't stand up like this. You stand like this. Or like this. Like, never do you stand like this. Hey man, what? No, you gotta be like this. Like that dude was a pure lame.
You didn't see my comment.
What? What happened?
You asked ladies, what would you do? I said, I'd have been looking at I'd have never came outside. I'd have been looking through the peephole. As soon as I saw him pull them scissors out, I'd have started packing my stuff to leave.
But look, I just want everybody to see this again. I'm gonna put it on the big screen. This man is a pure lame. Look how
Moments
he
later, the
stands.
stepfather, 47-year-old Vladimir
Look at his
Mathurin,
feet.
emerges from the apartment holding a pair of scissors and confronts the
Now look at the other guy's feet.
neighbor aggressively.
Hold on, let me back
Despite
up.
his moments later, the
Look at
stepfather,
both their feet.
47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, emerges from the
lame.
apartment holding a pair of scissors and confronts the neighbor aggressively. Despite his wife's attempts to pull him away, Mathurin pushes her back.
They both are lame because neither one of them
I
stood.
was just
in the
about
proper
to
stance.
say he lame. That's why he got a pistol because he
Yeah,
can't
both of
fight.
these dudes are lame. Ain't never got into no fight. In these dudes ain't never got. These modern men, they ain't never been in no fight. They don't even know how to stand.
That
This
man
man
came
went and
out the
put on a
house with the
shirt.
chicken shears.
The situation escalates when the neighbor in black brandishes a handgun and points it at Mathurin. Mathurin
So that's what happened. So what are y'all thoughts of these two lame dudes?
No,
Huh?
and am I able to speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm here in Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
not too far. That's Flatbush.
Flatbush.
I mean,
Flatbush, yeah.
but anyway, I'm gonna speak on behalf of the person who did the shooting,
Okay.
and so I'm not going to justify what he did because people lost their lives and everything, even he. But I do understand. Short.
Well, let me say this because this is important. F those people. And this is the reason why I say this. People lose their lives every day. All right. You as an individual are responsible for your life and your family's life. Okay. And if you don't have the proper training, you don't need to go outside, right? Because this man got his son killed. This woman got her son killed. All right. A man's job when it comes to protecting his family is to die. So to a certain degree, if he actually was supposed to die, it's okay. The son wasn't supposed to die. So the only person that I'm mad, the only person that should not have lost their life in this situation was the boy. F the dude and F the other dude. But this boy who lost his life, I have a problem with that because this happens when you pull up on a dude with a gun, you most likely gonna lose your life, or either the other person gonna lose their life, or either if the other dude walks in the house, comes back out the house, comes with some scissors, you almost deserve to lose yours too.
I was about to say, especially if you got scissors.
You're an idiot. You are responsible for your own life. And you out in Flatbush already, and you don't know how to protect yourself. You run around thinking it's a game, in and out the house. Let me put my shirt on. This man wait for this man put his shoes on. You deserve what you get. So other than the son, F the dude and F the other dude. But go ahead. I just need to say that. F both of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak on behalf of the shooter, Shorty.
Mhm.
Okay. That was about noise. Okay, I can understand whatever it was that he was going through because we see that there's the son. We saw the other young boy.
Little girl too.
A little girl, and then who knows? It might have been like one or two other little kids in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is that people are very rude, people are very disrespectful, and people are very discourteous, okay? People don't regard your frame of mind. They don't regard, the fact that you deserve, okay, to have a peaceful space. Now, I'm very sure.
Wait. What do you
Okay,
mean you deserve to have a peaceful space?
I'm saying them being on top, them being on top of this family, this man with his mother, okay, and whatever noise and everything was going on, I've been in that situation, so that's why I can speak on it, and
Mm.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna speak on it. I lived in that situation where I did everything, okay, in my composure to stay composed without
To tell the person to be quiet, or to deal with the person telling you to be quiet? On which side?
no to
Where you at?
person going to them with respect and asking them to deal with me with respect and regards to the fact that you upstairs over me, you over
Yeah.
my head. I got things going on. I got to get up to go to school. I
I
got
gotta
to
go to sleep. Yeah.
work. Okay, I got babies. All
Mhm.
right, and all of that thumping and bumping and that ruckus and all that jumping. And when you living upstairs and in an apartment, right? And if you ain't got one of those Madison Avenue, 59th Street apartments, okay, where they just built complexes, they're not putting no insulation.
Mhm.
So the noise is horrifying. The
Yeah.
noise is abominable. And if you have somebody that's very inconsiderate, okay, and they have no regard, okay,
Yeah.
for your sanctity, okay, they gonna do whatever. And I'm very sure, and I said this in discussions talking to people. I said, I bet you any amount of money. You know how many times he probably asked them, can they please,
Nicely.
can they please bring it down? Can you please? My mother's down here. My mother can't get no sleep. My mother's sick. My mother's doing this. Whoever was
Mhm.
in there, and probably was him too. It was distressing him, and
Yeah.
it was disturbing him. Now nobody knows what about the stuff that's been happening on the side. How do we know how they've been running into each other outside? Okay, how do we know if they haven't been taunting him, if they haven't been disrespecting him, right? If they haven't been making him feel like less than a man? And you know how that feels when somebody feel like they got the control because they up
Yeah.
on you.
Because they bigger.
If they didn't if they're not giving you no sleep, you ain't gonna get no sleep. Okay? And I always say, you pay your rent for up there, but you don't pay the cost, okay, for my distress. I
Mhm.
went through it for many years, right? And you got management that they pick and choose who they want to advocate for, okay? And this could be on the basis alone of rent, okay? Who's paying what? Because it happened to me, all
Yeah.
right? There, it's like I'm paying peanuts and they're paying, so that's still gonna give them the right buck. Wherever the more money is at, people will use that as a reason to not help out with the situation.
Mhm.
So he was at the point to where he decided that day. Because guess what? I've been in situations too where I had fights, okay, with dealing with people out on the street, and I got tired of the nonsense. And I made my decision that day. Today, I'm effing that person up.
So I
Okay.
got a question. Teresa, I got a question though. And I would say this to any New Yorker, so it's not just you. Why do y'all live in New York? Because y'all live on top of each other. No matter, you could be in Brooklyn, no matter where.
That
Everybody lives
part.
on top of each other. And it's always an issue with noise.
Okay.
I never lived in New York, but I spent a lot of time in New York, right? So I know how everything is. It ain't no AC. You got to put an AC. Like it
I'm gonna tell you
well,
why.
it's AC, but it's not central air. You got to put a air condition in the window. Like, why do y'all live there?
We
Like,
don't
why don't everybody move to North Carolina or Atlanta or something?
we don't need we don't need central air, right? Because we're used to this lifestyle. We're used to this environment. Okay, this is what we know, and this
Yeah,
feel is best suited for us.
yeah.
Okay, if it, even when it boiled down to say like something that you be like, well, still and all. So we got corner stores on every block. Okay, it's not nothing to come downstairs in the store right downstairs. You can choose to drive, you could choose to take the bus, or you could choose to take the train.
Train,
Okay,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
do that. We got communities, right, to where like you got the Bronx, you got Brooklyn, you got Queens, you got Staten Island, you got Harlem, you got downtown, uptown. people in New York can make a decision where I want to go. I think, oh, I know where I can get this. Oh, that's in the Bronx. People know these boroughs. They know the Bronx got this. So if that's what you want, you go up to the Bronx. We know where it is. It's quick, fast. It's a pickup. It's in a hurry, and go, and you on to the next stage.
But look at how
So,
many problems y'all got to deal with. Cars blowing at each other all the time, all times of night. It's noisy. You got street noise. You got people fighting 2 o'clock in the morning, and you can hear it. You got I'll just say other races playing their music, and you know blah, 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 blah. It's so, you know, they'll literally put their radio in the window where y'all got to hear it. Like, why do y'all put
well,
up with all of this stuff?
the thing is that, right? Like, okay, so we know that, you know, there's many people in the city,
Rats.
in the state of New York, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, we can't let every single thing, if somebody playing their music or whatever, and they, you know, we got to hear it, like, okay, you know, we'll hear it, we'll listen to it until a little while, whatever. But it's like, you know, hey, share the life, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we all want to be here. We got our reasons. It's fast, all right? We like the city life. We like the, you know, the fast pacedness, and those are the diehard New Yorkers that ain't leaving. All right. And they will tell you that we're not leaving. I know what it is. We know rent is expensive. It's sky high. It's this, that, and the other.
Rent is expensive. It be rats. It's noise. It's pollution. Everything's dirty.
But,
Everybody's mad and aggressive.
well,
To me, it's like the Twilight Zone. I just don't. I'm just asking. I don't know.
I know, but I want to talk about this guy. I want to talk about on his behalf and his mentality and his frame of mind, because when I
But it's
seen
a normal frame of mind when you're in New York, no?
and I seen him
That part.
no, well, yes and no. Okay.
No?
Yes and no, right? So the thing is, right, sometimes people just gotta learn. You gotta think, okay, that you don't know who you messing with sometimes, right? And you might be, you know, think you could talk to somebody, because look how big this guy was. Look how small, short the guy that he was, or whatever. So you know was already an intimidating factor going on. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing was, when I first seen the video, I was like, first of all, dude came out with a scissor. He had the scissor like this towards himself. But see, the thing was that, first of all, number one, you already menacing and you showing some type of threat to this guy, because even though you don't know that he had a gun on him, right? You already was menacing him because you came out with a item that could be used as a weapon. But then when he's talking to you, right, you turn it around and you showing it like you showing it to him, you know, like threatening manner, like to say, like, okay, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, but like, you know, keep talking, or like just to give him the idea that he was gonna do something. Whatever the case was, dude had already made up his mind for the whatever amount of months, years of aggravation and hostility. Okay,
But why didn't he just move to North Carolina?
listen.
I don't understand.
No,
Michelle is in the chat talking about I'm Flatbush born and raised. Why?
First of
Why?
all,
For what?
Why?
North Carolina is too hot. That's number one. North Carolina is too hot. If you got a real, first of all,
Ain't nobody gonna kill you in North Carolina though.
you got country bumpkins and you got city slickers. Okay? And the true city slickers, they ain't going nowhere. All right?
Why?
Because it's not
safe.
because New Yorkers like the change in seasons. You got summer, you got winter, spring, and fall. And you got, I mean, it's vain and this, you know, it might be petty and everything, but you got some people that actually live for when the seasons change in New York so that they can fall into summer, and then summer come, and then, you know, you got the people love to pull out
Then
their
y'all got seasonal depression, everybody mad and sad. It's dreary, it ain't no trees.
Nah, it's not that dreary. And then now
okay.
It's a lot of things to do in New York. Believe me, it's a lot. And listen,
ain't nothing to do in New York. It ain't no strip clubs, it ain't no nothing.
It's a lot of things to do. I do it. I do it. I found my little niche and I do what I do. I go out dancing. I have me a good time all the time. But besides that, it's just other things. But I'm just saying, like, he was fed up, he was tired, and the body language, the whole idea of going up there,
Mhm.
okay, dude been intimidating him. He's been antagonizing him. That's what I see. I
But
see
he's dead, and all he had to do was move to North Carolina. He would have saved money,
now,
and
first
he
of
would
all,
have still been alive.
no, first of all, he committed suicide by cop. Okay, because of the fact that he knew
Point is, he's dead though,
he wanted to. He wasn't gonna go do no time. He made
because he lives in Flatbush.
no, he was
He would have
already.
changed his environment. He would have felt better mentally and emotionally, is what I'm saying.
Guess what? But guess what?
Agreed.
So now, right? So somebody moves out that apartment, and you still got the same goings on going on, right? And
It ain't
now
my problem. I'm out.
so
Who
look,
cares? That's
so,
what happens in Flatbush. Move out of Flatbush.
so now I move out. Now I move in the apartment. I move in there, right? So now it's the same situation going on. So guess what? Everybody that come in that apartment got to move, and then you still up there, commit.
Yes.
It's
Because
no.
Teresa, guess what? If everybody in that apartment moves, the landlord would be like, okay, I can't keep nobody in whatever 24B. Let me find out what's going on up here. If every person that lives in 24B, as an example, I'm just making up a number, has a noise complaint, and they be like, yo, I'm out because of this person, they gonna get rid of the person. Go ahead, Cookie.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, if you, it's the money part. When you start damaging people's pockets,
Mm-hmm.
is when they'll start paying attention. Like Mr. Lego said, if everybody turn around and be like, "Yo, I'm moving out. Now I got this order from a judge to say I can move because I'm not getting any sleep." But
Yeah.
I'm in an apartment right now in the South, and I swear it's like 20 kids and two people up there in a 3-bedroom apartment, and they're loud. But and I legally can own a gun and where I live. I know that I don't know if that guy. I know that guns are illegal in New York. So was he a cop or
He's an
did he have?
officer. He was a correction officer.
Okay, so his gun was legal. Okay,
No,
now he's
no.
not though.
No, it's
It
still not legal. He's an
was,
ex-officer.
it was not legal.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
legal.
okay.
You can't
So
be an ex-officer and still have a gun in New York. You're not an officer.
oh, well, okay. Well, my thing about it is never have I once. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that go on upstairs. I've been here 2 years. I'm just about to pack up and move. But I
That's
have that sense
it.
of ease. I'm not gonna go upstairs with my
Just
pistol.
move.
Okay, so listen. So listen here, right? So I'm gonna give you a prime example of the moving situation. So when I
Mhm.
was a teenager, my mother was working, right? And my mother, she wasn't on getting no assistance or nothing like that. So when we got these people that lived upstairs. We was in that little 4 family building house or whatever for a long, long time. But then some rowdy, disrespectful, rude youngsters came in there, just having this beginning to have children and all this type of stuff. And now she got like 3 of them and they ain't doing nothing and they up all night long and running around. My mother used to get up at 4 in the morning, right? So and then being that my mother was like, like the low key, quietest, kept laid back type of person, she wasn't gonna fight. So what she did was she up and she moved. That's what she did. But guess what? It was in my mother's means to move. It was in her means. Now, me, however,
Everywhere else on the planet is cheaper than New York, Teresa.
however, okay, my mother didn't want to move out of New York. She moved into New York, but she moved someplace that was more decent. Okay, but she didn't
What's
have
more decent is New York. You leave
what's
New
more
York,
what's more decent. Okay,
Delaware at least,
is where, right?
New
Okay,
Jersey.
apartment was a little bit more insulated, right? And fortunately for her, the part of where she moved to in New York, the caliber of people
Why don't she just move to New Jersey or Delaware?
uh,
Why the hell she gotta live in some
was
damn New York?
because
Yeah, I'm not
job,
understanding
I don't
the
my
attachment.
understand. It's
job
like
was
it's terrible here,
oh,
but I just gotta
my mother's job was in New York. What is so hard to understand about that?
get another job.
Oh, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. If you got your parents or whoever been on a job for 20, 30 years, get another job. Really? It don't work.
Yeah.
You know that. I know you got to know that. It don't work like that.
No.
About the baby boomers from back in the days that used to be on jobs 30 and 40 years.
And they broke.
We're not talking about today's.
And they broke. You don't be on no job for no 30 years.
We're
You ain't
not
gonna
talking, we're not talking about today's up and coming children. Okay, they got a job, a different job every other month. They got a new job. It ain't like that. Okay, the values ain't the same anymore. People they'll discard something. They'll leave. They'll do whatever.
You're supposed to.
You know,
those are smart people who discard and leave.
So I mean, no, it wasn't like that. Like I said, however, on the other hand, my situation was different. Okay, because the dynamics of my household, it didn't work out the way that my mother's worked out. I ended up having more kids than my mother had. Okay, so
Is
guess
New
what?
York jail to y'all?
It was more strenuous for me, and it just wasn't happening. Okay.
Let me just ask you this. Do people in New York think they're stuck in New York? Is New York jail to y'all?
Yes. I think
Because
so.
every person I talked to and asked them, why don't they move out of this
From New
crazy?
York? Who's this from? Cookie, you from New York?
No, I just know a lot of people from there that left.
You gonna say
It's
yeah?
like people in New York can't leave. Like, what is this? What is wrong with? I don't.
No,
Why
and
people in New York
I
can't
respect
leave?
my
Why? It's
I
like a
respect my
jail or
elders.
something.
Can I say something? Because I don't want her to
Go
get
ahead.
upset.
And I'm not going against you, Teresa, but it's something
It's a
going on
mindset.
in New Yorkers' mindsets where every single thing going on in New York is absolutely terrible, but they just won't leave. And it's like something. Go ahead, Cookie. I just want to know.
I
So you
don't
gonna
want
get
to.
somebody from that's not from New York to tell you. Okay, go ahead.
No, I know. I don't want to come off disrespectful because that's not the way that I am. I'm from the South. And I don't know how old you are, but I'm gonna assume that we're close in age or you older. I
It's
just want
not
to
disrespectful. I'm just thinking that you're talking about a state that you don't know nothing about.
No,
Asking questions because I don't know.
I've been to New York several times.
You've been to New York, but you never lived in New York. I'm from
No.
Oh, hold on, Cookie. If you ain't from New York, you can't have an opinion.
And I'm not giving her an
I'm asking
opinion.
questions. I don't have an opinion.
I have a question.
Okay.
My question is, do you feel like there is a mindset or like a fear of leaving the lifestyle in New York and moving outside to a new place? What is the fear that lies there? Because there's so many things to
all
do
right.
in the South.
I'm gonna
Because
tell you
even 50 Cent left New York.
You know
He
what?
lives in Houston now.
You know what one of the fears are? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a prime example. This is a fact. All right. Now
Okay.
my daughter's in another state. My daughter got her master's. Okay, and she's young. Okay, and you know what she's talking about? The work that what she signed on for, what she mastered in, and her degree and everything. They don't pay nothing nowhere near what that's. So that's one of it. That's part of
But
it.
I'm sure the cost of living is lower.
Huh?
The cost of living is lower, right?
The cost of living is lower, and yes.
In what city?
Yes, it could work, right? But you got
What city did she move to?
the only reason why she left was because of her husband, okay, being
good. Her husband saved her life. But what city did she move to?
and there was no the option was A, B, or C, and
what city did she move to?
Hmm?
What city did she move to?
I don't want to say that because I don't know who's on watching these lives or whatever.
Okay, let's say state. You can say the state.
Huh?
You can say the state.
I ain't doing that either because I don't know who's on this live.
Okay, is it the South? Oh my God, you can't. We just trying to find out what the cost of living is for that person. It's not about your daughter. I'm saying depending on where they lived, because if they moved to Idaho, I don't know. But if they moved to Houston, Atlanta, something like that, the cost of living is lower. So they're supposed to get paid less. and I'm sure they have a better quality of life. No?
But you know what though? It is apartments out here that you could make good money and still find a sort of cheap, affordable place to where all that money that you're banking you can pocket.
Cheap, affordable. What
Still,
is cheap and affordable to y'all?
well, this what they say. This not what I say.
Exactly.
Because to me, that's not affordable. Because I never thought that I see the day come, okay, where I would be in a bracket where my rent would be 2,000, 3,000, or whatever. And I came from an era where my rent was $280, 300 and something dollars, 400 and something dollars. But then it
So
was
wait, rent went up that high within the last like 15, 20 years?
because what they started doing was this was the rent stabilized people, right? Who
Mm.
got that apartment back where there were no vouchers and no, Section 8 was just starting,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, it was like they knew that in certain communities, neighborhoods, okay, that you were in a certain category and you're going to be deemed figure wise, okay, money wise, that this is the bracket that you in. So this is what
Mhm.
you're gonna get. I had 3-bedroom apartment where
Yeah.
I first got my apartment back in 92 or whatever. My first two they was really little. I got a 3-bedroom. My rent was $286 straight, no voucher or nothing.
Okay. So I can understand that because you sharing that gives me a better understanding of why. Because like sometimes if you get an opportunity to be in a situation where you only paying $200 a month, you're never going to leave that because you're grandfathered in. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
Yeah.
yes. It's like okay, and even and look, my landlord that they real nasty and rude because of the fact that I was grandfathered into it.
Yeah.
Like it was only going up by $10 every 2 years. You
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
okay. So now this is what all the fight, has been going on about them trying to like they've been doing shady stuff. They'll go to court, the landlords, they'll lie on you because, here, okay, so the apartment, now you got somebody that comes in, their apartment is not rent stabilized, but your apartment is rent stabilized, right?
Mhm.
And so they can charge whatever the so-called market rate is for that apartment, but your apartment they can't do it. So what they'll do is they will actually say you got any issues now, stuff that can be brought to the forefront, like what you call a 311, like say heat and hot water. See, they can't get spiteful with you like that because that runs the whole building. But
I
like
get it. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
personal, like you like say something personal. Okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example of some shady stuff. So next door to me, I had these people, sort of the man, and I had just had like, I don't know, my third newborn baby or whatever. And he would wake up at 5 in the morning and you could hear it, bunk, clunk, 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 back and forth. Cause I know he's going to work and stuff like that. But come on, you gotta hear this noise. What you doing at 5 in the morning? So I
What
told
do
the
you think he's doing? He's trying to get some, I'm assuming.
no, he trying to go to work. He was walking with his shoes on. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that
Oh, walking with his shoes on.
walking with his shoes on. So what I did, I told the management, right? Because I was trying to do
Told the management why he's walking.
I told
The man can't walk. What are you telling the man? Hey, this man is walking. Are you serious?
That's
This
what
is
we were
why you need to
trying to
leave New York.
say.
A man can't walk. Oh my God.
wait.
I will never. I've always said this. Somebody has said, go work at a breakfast club because DJ Envy is about to get fired, and they put out, it was like, Mr. Let Go, you'll be good on the Breakfast Club. I was like, there's no way in hell I would live in New York. I wouldn't live in New York if they paid me $1 million a year. I would never live in New York.
But in New York, that's not a lot.
Right. I'm gonna spend all my money on And I'm gonna have to deal with neighbors like you, Teresa. Tomorrow, he keeps walking downstairs, so you need to do something. I ain't got time for that. He keeps walking. How y'all say
Right.
walk?
Which
He keeps
bring us back to our point.
walking.
Like that's a lot to deal with. The
Why does
stress
he
that
walk
must
like?
come with that.
You so wrong, Teresa.
No, listen.
He
I had,
walking.
listen, I had a newborn baby, okay,
That
and
man don't care about
like,
your baby.
I
He
know.
gotta go to work.
So look how spiteful the landlord was, right? I remember he was like, yo, he
That's
looked at
hilarious.
me with a disdain in his face, and he was like, well, people got to go to work. Like that.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Tomorrow? He's walking. Look at him. He's walking. Do something. He's walking. No,
I'm not.
he's not walking. What do you want him to do? Float?
No, but it was really bad. But no, that man knew that it was bad because when I had a conversation,
What was bad?
no, listen. At the end, it turned out, where we actually we didn't like each other no more because I went through with the people upstairs over me. But he knew what he was doing because when I had a talk with him and his wife, okay, and I was like, come on now, 5 o'clock in the morning. Now y'all know you hear that clock with your shoes. So I said to him, right? I mean, I asked, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, like maybe, when you're ready to walk out the door, and I did it with as much humility, okay, as possible. And I was, I softened myself, because I knew that it was like, nah, see, what you talking about? Like,
So walk out the door. How? How you want him to walk out the
so
door?
what I did was I told him, I said, well, you know what, maybe when
Tiptoe out the door like this, like a cat
Right
I
on
said,
burglar.
the
well, maybe when you
foot with his gun.
your shoes, maybe you could put your shoes on at the end when you're ready to walk out the door.
Walk out the door barefooted.
No, I said put them on. Put like when you get to the door and you ready to go, just put your shoes on then so you can just go.
You mean
No.
when he
That's
leaving a
the
brownstone?
way, huh?
You mean like when he leaving a brownstone to go outside?
It wasn't a brownstone. It was an apartment building.
Oh.
Yo, no, I'm not doing none of that. No, Teresa. You wrong for trying to tell that man to stop walking.
I
But
didn't
look,
tell him. I asked him.
I'm finna go because this has been hilarious. You gave me my laugh for the day, Teresa. But yeah, I'm finna go. I got some stuff I gotta do. But thank y'all. You got anything cooking? This was hilarious.
No, well, yeah, a little bit. Well, I just feel like in general that those conditions can make people high strung and make bad
Yeah,
decisions.
Yeah,
yeah.
And because
facts.
even the way you're talking about it, Miss Teresa, it sounds like that was very stressful for you, no matter if we think it's petty or whatever. It's still a form of stress, and living like that for years upon years at a time. I know several people that come to the South and they're just like, oh my God, it changed my life because
Yeah,
the
it's so
rent lower,
serene
they got
here.
more for their money. It was a slow boogie, and they just were like, man, I can't hear nothing at night. I can hear little crickets. They asking about bugs instead of
Yeah,
like, so it's just, I know what I can connect and understand with what you're saying, but I know it's a directly related to the stress of the whole lifestyle of living in that city. It has to be because I know so many New Yorkers that feel the same way, but something like Mr. Letgo said, it's something about it where y'all won't give that life up, and I just cannot come to understand why.
yeah. So all I'm saying is, and this is for any New Yorker watching, please get out. Go watch the movie Get Out again. That's y'all. All right. Something that happened in y'all brains, and y'all just walk around like the people on Get Out. Y'all don't like it there. Move. Get
I like it here.
out.
I like it.
Okay. All right.
I love my discounts. I love finding what I need when I need it, when I want. I can get up the more. I know where I'm going to get it.
Do
Okay.
you know how many stores are right up the street from me? And I live in the suburbs. I got at least 70 different stores, whether
I
it's
got a whole
Walmart,
shopping
whether it's
mall.
Target, whether it's I got 3 grocery stores up the street from me. I got a bar, I got skating rings. I could go look at football, go buy some clothes. I got a mall,
Bowling alleys.
everything. Yeah, like bowling alleys. Like you can live in Atlanta or somewhere else
Parks.
and live around the corner from everything and don't have to deal with all this crap. And there's no rats, no nothing.
And honestly, 60% of things in the South to do are free.
Yes, y'all gotta pay. So yeah, there's no bodegas, but it's a whole grocery store up the
You
street.
know what though? But you know what though? You got people here, and I know because I have some in my circle, my
Mhm.
whole circle, some of my family, right? And I know that I mean they like the rat race of the highfalutin and buying, paying for certain amount for things. They like to get the Balenciagas and have a reason to put them on and go to the Met Stadium and doing this and doing that. It's all about the ambiance of New York. People just they like that stuff.
We love our
Because
Astros down here.
you just don't know how Atlanta is. All of us, half of the dudes here are scammers, and everybody ride around in Lamborghinis that they don't stole from somebody. So we we literally we put it like this. We look better than y'all in our stupid stuff that we do versus the stupid stuff y'all do, because y'all be scamming up there too, but our scammers look way better than y'all, way flyer than y'all, drive nicer cars than y'all. So our scammers are way better than y'all scammers. So don't even try it, Teresa.
And the only thing we arguing about in Texas is if the livestock get out and then on somebody else's ranch or you know brand your cows in case they get out of the thing or your horses or you might catch some people riding horses down the road, which is inconvenient when you're in a car, but like that's about it, man. Like
Yeah,
I,
we don't be dealing with nothing. I'm in Atlanta, we chilling. She's in Houston. We just be chilling. Ain't nobody trying to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, I'm just trying to save lives, Teresa. And if I could get every black person in New York to move out of New York,
That, that's
life
not seen on
life
them
would be better.
videos with them ratchets from Houston, and they be all over them ratchets, all fighting on every time. I get so sick
But
and
they
so
be half
bothered.
naked though, Teresa. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, but that I
plus
mean,
Cause they be fighting
they
and
be on the
they titties
strip.
be popping out and stuff. That's a good thing,
They
Teresa.
be walking on the strip. Those more than like they bissonette. They probably prostitutes.
who
Yeah.
who's probably prostitutes?
The women
Who
you
you,
see
who
and
you
fight
talking
on the
about?
internet.
No, they ratchets that live right in them little community houses or whatever, right
But
out.
Teresa, they titties be popping out when they be fighting. That's a good thing, no?
Oh
Oh,
well, I live outside of
well,
Houston.
if that's what you have to look forward to, okay, I hear you talking.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Don't know about titties be popping out in New York because it be too cold. So look, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'm
Yes,
finna go.
sir.
Hope to see another notification from you again, because anything you want to talk about, I'm getting on.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Teresa.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later, okay?
All right. Bye.
All right.